One question is how you get on-chain games to the mainstream. If we cannot get this thing into 1 billion people, then why we're wasting our time? And then the second thing is how can you use on-chain games to empower developers in the process? So the answer is the same answer, esports for developers. A lot of people assume that the way to get on-chain games to the mainstream is to get more people playing. If you look at other games, they don't have many players and they are still in the mainstream. Formula One doesn't have a lot of drivers, but still a billion people participating in Formula One. You know, NBA doesn't have a lot of basketball players that are capable enough to be in the NBA, and still the sport get 1 billion people participating in it. So how can we make an on-chain game to be in the mainstream? And I think the answer is not in the game itself, but rather in the meta game. What I'm imagining is to make developer playing games into a sport. Right now, the people that are playing on-chain games are developers. In the world, there are also other games that get developers to play, and this is much more popular than you think. So right now, there are two genres of games, one called CTFs around the world, and one is basically other developer games, AI programming games, and so on. And these games are very popular among developers. And so you have CTF, you have 10,000 teams in CTFs, almost 1 million people watching. So this also, the developer games area also have Web2 presence, but it lacking the social element. Web2 games that are meant for developers are meant for achieving a specific purpose, and that's it. They are not collaborative. League of Legends, Formula One, basketball, and so on, they are collaborative in a sense that the game is always different. Every game is different because there is a lot of moving parts. So what I'm imagining is that blockchain can recreate developer games, can recreate CTFs in ways to make it more collaborative. And when it will become more collaborative, it's more fun to watch. And so if it will be fun to watch, many people will watch it because they want to see which developer is winning. And so if people will watch it, then sponsors would want to sponsor it. If it wants to sponsor it, there is a business here, right? By making developer games into a crypto native sport, get a lot of people to watch it, get people to sponsor it, and in the end, you have a financial layer so people can make money by playing. This is kind of my vision in how to empower developers and make on-chain games into the mainstream together.